Hey friends, it's Days of Future Past editor Jonathan here. Just gotta let you know there's a bit of a hiccup at the beginning that I had to cut out, and you didn't miss much outside of the beer of the day, which is Flying Monkeys Sparklepuff Triple IPA. We'll jump right into it. I read on the. I don't know if you guys read the caption for their address. It's written in the can. It's
Address?
sideways. Yeah. It's like 107 Dunlop Street, Barrie, Ontario, Canada, Earth, Milky Way, the universe, infinity.
Oh,
Dang.
that's very
I like that.
These guys, eh?
constellation accurate.
Right? These guys.
Yeah.
They gotta put the longitude and latitude, I think, to really make it happen.
But isn't longitude and latitude just Earth?
Sure.
I believe so.
Right?
Okay, coordinates, man. Whatever. You gotta give me the XY.
Yo, someone tag Bill Nye.
Someone tag Bill
You gotta
Nye.
give me the XY.
Explain this to
Uh,
us.
or like, isn't there like newer guys than Bill Nye?
Is there?
What's his name? Oh my god.
Like we have more science guys like the Neil deGrasse.
Oh, that guy.
Yes,
Pop
him.
science people. You're talking pop science.
yeah,
people.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
no, no, no.
And we also have
Who-
Hank
who
Green.
else?
Oh, vlog.
True, I
Brothers,
love
Hank.
Hank.
Green.
Yeah,
Wow,
Mhm.
chronically online me. Just
True.
name dropping.
Bill Nye. That's
I've completely
like-
dated myself, huh?
Galaxy Starfighter Defender of the Universe. This is a strong one.
It is very
It's
strong.
it's very strong. It's a 10%er. I've always liked their cans.
Me too.
Like they really don't shy like the ink, eh? Like how much they spend on the ink, and it's not a sticker too.
I
Well,
know.
I can't. I'm trying to peel it, but it won't peel.
It's not a sticker, bro.
No, because we've had smaller
Yes.
breweries that you know what I mean.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
just like, I mean, I'm not trying to knock them. Maybe it's not in their
But these
budget,
guys are
but,
like, it's like legit, like printed onto it.
yeah.
And I like how it's
Right?
like metallic-y.
Hmm.
You know what's my favorite thing on the whole can, which is not none of the design. My favorite thing is the one line at the very top in like small font that says "normal is weird."
True.
I feel that.
You feel
I
that?
totally feel
You
that.
resonate?
Yeah, totes.
Anyway, it looks like an IPA. Here's what it looks like.
Ooh,
That looks like an IPA. Okay, hey, like, did we ask this question before? What's a triple IPA?
We did.
What makes it triple?
I feel like we had this conversation before. Our
Okay, someone remind
our
me.
our
please.
what's the word? Not degenerate. Our
Our resident fact
resident.
checker,
there we
Thank you.
go. I'm like, I
degenerate.
was like, where are you going with this?
Okay, you asked to drive today. and
I
we
know.
didn't drink
Chill.
yet.
Okay, I haven't driven in a while.
He doesn't
Chill.
have an actual license.
Addie, why don't you tell us about
Yes.
the triple IPA?
The triple IPA is, you guessed it, intensely hoppy. It's like, you know when people like have their coffee double brewed, it's like the same idea, right? Literally the description is it is one step above double IPA in terms of intensity.
Thanks.
I know,
Is it
right?
is that like exponential though? So is it like times 4 instead of
That I'm not sure, but it just says
I
it's a
guess we'll
step
find out, I
above
guess.
double. So it should be thicker, it should be more syrupy. You should like really like the hoppy, like I guess like the bitter aroma should really hit you. Also, there obviously is the bitterness and everything. It is supposed to be like typically 10% or higher in terms of alcohol by volume.
It smells really
Yeah,
nice.
this one's 10.2. So I hope you guys had dinner.
Yes,
I
thank
did.
God. I knew it was an IPA, so I'm like, I need to eat bread.
Anyway, I've been smelling it. It smells really good.
Oh, let me crack
I
it
can't
open.
wait.
Alright.
I just hope
gonna
it doesn't
crack
do
it
the jaw thing. You know what I mean? Like when it's like
Oh,
too sour. Anyway, cheers.
cheers.
Cheers. Oh, it smells great.
Hmm.
Yo, guys.
My favorite one.
Actually, though,
straight up, my favorite one so far out of
I am
all the
so
beers we've done.
shocked.
Stop.
No, like it's a
High
triple
praise.
IPA, though. I thought I was expecting triple the bitterness.
It's sweet.
It is so
Sweet, eh?
good. It's like,
Addie's found her IPA, bro.
I swear, I said that about the last IPA we did.
You did.
But like, no, I am impressed with this one. Yo, Flying Monkeys, you guys got something good going on.
They're doing work. They are doing work.
Yeah. Some
Okay,
will say
any
they're
notes?
doing God's work.
Any notes, Stanley?
It's sweet. It's definitely syrupy. I can definitely see where that.
I hate
Agreed.
how Addie said syrupy because now it's also just like, oh yeah, it's syrupy. But is it syrupy because of viscosity or is it syrupy because of the taste? You know what I mean?
I think both.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, I feel like I'm drinking syrup.
Like watered down syrup, like that sweetness, right?
Yeah, because it lingers all over your mouth. Like it's like on my teeth. Almost.
Like
I
there's
like
like
it
a
a- I like it a
grime,
lot.
right?
Yeah,
I like it a lot.
I dare say this is very balanced in terms of because you still get the bitterness, but that sweetness kind of evens it out so that it like normal like just like regular IPAs really hit us, right? And you know how like the key thing that I hate about IPAs is that bitter aftertaste.
Yeah.
But the sweetness of this one balances it out to the point where I'm like, you know what, the bitterness is bearable. Like it's actually like an enjoyable bitterness, not like a ick, get this peel out of my throat kind of situation.
You know what?
What?
I think this is the first time I've seen in the ingredients list that there's peach puree.
Wait, what?
Because there's puree in this.
Oh, that's probably where the sweetness is.
That's
And
gotta
I
be
feel
it.
like that makes sense because I've never seen puree.
Not in an IPA
Yeah.
for sure.
You guys don't feel the alcohol in the back?
Oh no, I don't feel it in the back. I feel it like
No.
in my head already. Like
Oh yeah.
I need to slow down,
It's
otherwise
at the top.
it's like already like boiled up to my forehead. Like I'm gonna be incoherent. I'm gonna start seeing ghosts if I keep drinking.
Stop.
Oh.
It is, I think, because it's not so sweet because it's on the sweeter end. You kind of want to drink more, which you end up rushing more, which
Yeah, that's a danger.
which is
right?
a very dangerous path.
Very.
Right, but
I need to
Sparkle
slow
Puff,
down.
yeah, we probably this is definitely a sipper. Sparkle Puff, Flying Monkeys. Wow. Okay, appropriately themed, I guess, for what we're talking about today. Also, thanks for letting me drive. Hop in. Beep beep.
What are we talking about today, John?
Thanks. So today we're talking about, I've been thinking about it. Well, I've been thinking about a lot of things, but recently, because we kind of celebrated Lunar New Year's together, which also, by the way, related.
Yeah, belated,
Yes,
yeah.
it's over.
By the
now.
time it comes out,
Lunar New
yeah.
Year's. And then it reminded me about like Chinese traditions and stuff like that, right? And most of these, which I have no absolutely clue about. Also, on a side note, small tangent, Philippines also celebrates Chinese New Year.
Oh, cool.
Like really big, like dragon
Yeah.
dancing and like
Oh,
fireworks and all that stuff.
like
Yeah,
legit.
Yeah. Like in the Philippines Chinatown, like it's like
Oh, that's so cool.
because
Okay, this is not meant to be like a controversial episode, but I really want to know what you guys think about Chinese New Year versus Lunar New Year.
I
wait,
think
is there a difference?
I think there is a difference. Wait, what do you?
Oh,
wait, hold
shit.
on. You go first.
Because okay, so like I'm Chinese, so I call it Chinese New Year, but I was corrected. I was like, they're like, no, it's Lunar New Year's, but I'm like, but I'm Chinese. I'm like, can I call it Chinese New
Wait, who
Year?
corrected you?
I know. Wait, what? Is calling it?
It was somebody at work, and then I was like, oh, okay, I'm sorry, like, but like I'm Chinese.
No.
And then I'm like, I think it's okay for me to call it Chinese New Year, but like if you guys celebrate New Year's and it just happened to be a lunar thing, it could be lunar.
That's fine
Lunar New Year
too.
for you guys. That's
Yeah,
cool. Like
yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you not what to call it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell like Vietnamese people to call it Chinese because like they call it Tet,
Mhm,
right? Like, it's okay, just call it
Yeah.
whatever you want it to call it. But for me, like I grew up Chinese, so like I'm calling it Chinese New Year.
Yep.
And then so it's like when John, our Filipino friend,
Thanks.
was like Chinese New Year, I was like, oh no.
I don't think it's controversial.
I don't think it's controversial. I think people are trying to PC something that doesn't need to be PC.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah.
A lot of
It's
things.
just New Year's.
Because
It's just-
I will say like to your point, like Viets call it Tet, and I think Koreans call it Seola or something like that. I can't pronounce it. My Korean's like shit. But basically they call it whatever they call it in their culture because it is tied to that culture's traditions. So when we say Chinese New Year, we do very Chinese New Year tradition stuff. Lunar New Year is like the big umbrella. It's like saying to me like, oh, you like whiskey, and it's like no, I like scotch. Like there's something, it's different, there's like nuance to it. So if someone corrects you, I would actually correct back and be like, actually, no, I do celebrate Chinese New Year. There's some specific
like, in
traditions
my
that are
head,
specific to Chinese. Yeah.
like in my head, I'm not gonna go up to a Korean
Yeah.
person and be like, call it pickled vegetable.
Yeah,
It's
no.
kimchi.
Yeah, 100%.
Stop.
Like,
Oh god, we're over. Yeah, it's the overswaying. It's the
Yeah.
overcompensation
Yeah.
of things. There's really nothing wrong with. I really also don't think there's anything wrong with it. Also, to be fair, there's a lot of Chinese Filipinos that are like probably like 90% Chinese and like 10% Filipino. That's why it's like really big over there.
yeah, yeah.
And also, I grew up calling it Chinese New Year.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Right?
Call-
So I'm like, it's
Everybody call
okay.
it.
Like, call it whatever you want.
Can I'm just gonna go out on a limb here. We're gonna be canceled anyways. The person that corrected you,
Oh no.
No.
tell me, what are they?
Okay. She was okay. So it's not my current
Right.
like, workplace, but like she's like I think she's like Vietnamese, like mixed with something. And but she is like, she grew up in North America. Like she was like second generation. She was on the DEI committee.
Say
So I'm
less.
like, I totally get where she's coming from. And like, I'm not mad at her for it. I was just like thrown,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I'm like, oh, like, can I not call it Chinese New Year
Yeah.
anymore?
Nobody gave you the memo.
It's like, right? Because like, I'm like,
I hate to say this, but the fact that she's on DEI should have been more reason for her not to correct you. Like
Yeah.
for me, for
well-
example, because I previously practiced in human rights law, I have to be versed in this where it's like there's a certain level of like overcorrection that I have to be very wary not to do. So like
genuinely, I don't think she came from
No,
a
no,
place
no.
where she's like,
No, no, no.
oh, I'm the PC.
With
dude.
mal-
I
yeah,
think she
yeah.
genuinely
Yeah, yeah,
means
yeah.
it to be like, oh, like, let's be more inclusive.
right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But then, like, I'm like, oh, okay, like, that's cool. Like, I was just like, oh, okay, yeah, sorry.
Okay,
But then,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
afterwards, I thought about it. I'm like, wait.
Yeah.
Which I think is also a big problem. Where it's
Yes.
like I feel like they're not okay with you calling it Chinese New
Yeah.
Year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When
Right, and it like, okay, and then the thing is like, not the worst part, but like what really hits me is like, okay, like I like I'm Chinese, right? But like I'm not like Chinese, because like in Taiwan nobody calls it Chinese. Everyone's
Right.
just like, oh,
Yeah,
New
yeah,
Year's.
yeah,
Year's,
exactly.
correct. Yes.
I think
Yes.
okay, my last point on this, because we're never getting to our actual topic.
Sorry, no,
But,
no,
like-
Sorry, John. This is what happens. This is what
I know,
happens.
I know.
Sorry, Addie, go.
Because my
go
last
off,
point
go
on
off,
this
please.
is I'm not okay with that. Or like it makes me feel uncomfortable because I feel like there's an erasure of my culture when they correct me like that.
It's an overcorrection.
It's an overcorrection, and then I feel like, oh, then I'm losing my culture because I'm forced to call it this big umbrella Lunar New Year. But when I'm like, I practice Chinese traditions in this New
True.
Year.
Yo,
anyways.
spicy pickled cabbage.
True. What do they call Chinese food in China?
Actually, they call it by the
All right.
province. There'll be like Szechuan food or Canton food.
True. Anyway,
But yes. Happy New Year, everyone.
good tangent, guys. I'll come back in the car for a second. we jumped on a bus. But it reminded me of traditions, and with traditions comes stories, and with stories comes folklore, right? So
Yo, you prepare for this
it
episode.
does it sound like it?
my
Because
God.
Are you
does it
reading off
sound
a
like-
script?
I can show you my other screen. It's just there's nothing on there.
Oh my god.
It comes folklore, and with folklore comes, you know, our upbringing and the things that we kind of heard. And as far as I'm concerned, and again, this is based off of because we were invaded by China, maybe a lot of the lore is kind of related to like a similar thing that the Chinese culture would have. You know what I mean? What I'm saying? Like it's based off
Maybe.
of like a
I think
story.
maybe some of the stories that we were told as kids like transcended countries
Correct.
because it got passed a law.
Yeah, yeah.
Correct, like translated into another way,
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. I can see.
And I feel I've had this, I brought this up a while ago. I feel like to a different group of people, and it felt like I was the only one who knew folklore.
Oh,
Right, which was like, wait, you guys didn't know about the story of this or that or whatever?
Like the story
then
of
they're like-
Santa Claus kind of situation.
Oh, that's the North American stuff, right?
Right, but
Does
like
that
the
count
same
as folklore?
idea, you know, or like
True.
like
I never thought.
yeah.
I never put
wait,
the two
Santa
together.
Claus is folklore?
I never put the two together.
What's that? Oh my god, what's that guy's name?
The Grinch.
No, it starts with a K. They made him
Krampus.
Krampus. There we go. That was like a
Hmm.
folklore, like a scary Santa Claus folklore.
But isn't like Christmas like stories are like based on like a Swedish or like a European tradition? or
Yeah,
something?
yeah. It's like the Grimm Bros Disneyfied. Those are like folklores
Right.
became Disney kind of situation.
Right. Anyway, that's Stan. That's what I wanted to talk about. That's why Addie's like spooked because she's in the basement
That one
recording.
time.
Oh, so are we talking about scary folklore?
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Because I have a list in my head.
Oh,
Of
interesting.
like of story. Like I grew up in this shit. Like we had a TV show growing up as a kid that basically made skits, not skits, but like they showed per episode like a different story.
It's like the X-Files.
For like Twilight
it's
Zone?
for
Like,
kids.
are you afraid of the dark?
Okay, yeah. Are you afraid of the dark? But it's for kids, so it's more like moral lesson,
Oh,
life
okay.
lesson versus trying to scare you.
Oh, interesting.
That's Are You Scared of the Dark?
I mean, is it though? Are you scared of dark? Sometimes
think
just
so.
does stupid stuff.
I don't think so. Okay, maybe we can share one lore at a time. We don't have to go through the entire thing.
Yeah.
Just to give an example and just to give context, okay? That
Okay.
it's not scary. Us Filipinos, for sure, we have a story of a bird, a legendary bird that that it sings beautifully. Which, now that I think about it, isn't that a little stereotypical? Maybe this is a Lunar New Year Chinese New Year situation.
Oh no! Oh no!
Anyway, it sings very like the most beautiful voice ever, and everybody gets enchanted. And if the bird poops on you, you become stone.
You become stone.
You become stone. And so, like, she's so like the bird is so enchanting. I don't want to put a gender on the bird, but the bird is so enchanting, and the bird is so mesmerizing that it would attract like adventurers or like just regular people, and then they would like listen to the song, not realizing that the bird is standing above them on like a top of a tree, and then the bird will poo, and then it'll turn them to a stone. Now, okay, pause. I know I said that there are moral.
This sounds like a D&D campaign. Someone needs to DM this.
It sounds. If you're Filipino, you already know what I'm talking about without even me name dropping it. Like at least my generation.
Does this
okay?
bird have a name?
Yes. The bird, the legend
What's
has a name.
Their name.
I don't want to name drop it. I don't know why I
Why?
got
Is it-
self-conscious speaking Tagalog all of a sudden. But
Name drop him. Name
I'm
drop.
not gonna name drop him. But that is so. It's not. I don't know what the moral of the story is. I'm sure there's always a fucking moral. Of the
Don't
story.
stand underneath birds.
I don't know.
That same?
I'm sure if I checked up on it and
There's
I read
got to be
about
some
it,
deeper meaning, right?
yeah. There's like don't run away from your parents kind of shit.
Probably, I guess.
Maybe.
But
kinda
turned
shit.
into stone. Like, why so drastic?
I don't know.
I guess to scare little kids, right?
Right, because like if you go to like the forest or
Mm.
whatever, like you're gonna turn to the stone. Which I have a lot of. Going to the forest is bad, by the way.
Are there a lot of forests in Philippines?
Are there a lot of forests? Yeah.
Okay.
But like, because it's like different forest here, because like the parks that we have, the trees that we have,
Yeah.
most of them are like straight up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they don't grow like wildly.
Oh, okay.
At least I don't think. You know what I mean?
I can imagine it. Yeah.
Yeah. But like in the Philippines, when you say a forest, it's like, no, like you can't walk through there. Like you cannot hike through there.
Oh, or like it's not meant for
Is it?
humans
No.
Is it because there are singing birds?
that turn people
At
to
least,
stone.
at least, so people say.
I see.
Do you guys have?
And this is like a really common one
Yeah, yeah,
amongst.
Yeah.
This remind not like maybe not reminds me, but like the way you describe these stories, like definitely Taiwanese people have like many of
There's
them.
gotta
Like, my
be.
parents told me them. My parents told me them growing up. Like I was a scared kid, right?
Mm.
Like everything I do, half of it is folklore about like scary stories, and other half is like just realistic threats. Like no, for real. It's like, oh, if you do this, if we don't go home right now, the police is gonna come and get you.
Mm.
And then what my parents
Right.
used to do is literally they would call their
Oh my
friends
god, no.
and be like, "Hello, Mr. Police Person. Like Stanley is like not trying to go home.
Yeah,
Can you
yeah,
please
yeah.
talk?" And then they would put their friends on speakerphone, and then they'd be like, "Oh, hello, this is the
Oh
police."
my
and then like
God.
I would be convinced that this is the police.
Yo, your mom's friends are like legit.
I know,
no,
right?
this is like a collective pact that
It's
they
a
would do.
community.
I need
Yeah,
I need to
it's
talk
like
to my
a collective
girlfriends. We
pact.
need to do
you
this.
do.
Yeah, it's for real. And then so there's like that part of like reality
Yes,
threads, and then
yes.
there's also like, there's one that I really remember that like honestly, if I think about the story now, it's fucked.
Oh no.
If we think about it now, a
It's-
lot of it is fucked.
Oh,
Sorry,
true.
go ahead.
Yeah, no, it's so in Chinese it's called 虎姑婆. which means that it's like a tiger aunt witch situation.
Okay.
Yeah, and
That's
then
scary.
then there's a moral to the
Okay.
story,
Yes, of course.
right? The moral of the story is like, don't open the door for strangers.
Right,
in the
exactly.
middle,
Yeah, yeah.
right? So the story goes like, there's like a sibling. I honestly, I don't remember it how exactly.
Yeah,
how it
yeah,
is.
don't
Like,
worry.
but the siblings are home, parents are out, I think like doing something, and they're like, oh, we're not gonna come back for like 2 days, but like don't open the door for anybody, even for like someone you know. And then so anyway, they inevitably open the door for this like elderly lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like I think the older sibling wakes up in the middle of the night and they hear crunching, like crunch crunch crunch, and then like I don't know like how the story exactly went, but it turns out they were eating the finger of the younger sibling.
Oh no!
It was the fingers, and it was so specific. Like I remember it, my mom was like, "It's the finger of the younger sibling." So and then the story ends, and it's like, "This is why you don't open the door for strangers." Which is
That's terrifying.
This is a story for children.
kids.
Like,
Yeah.
literally like 5
my
to
God.
7.
That's right.
Not okay.
That's right.
Traumatic.
That's right. It's so
And
funny.
then people are, yeah, why are you so scared of everything? Because I'm like, my fingers.
Look at you now. You can't even. Maybe that's why millennials don't open doors.
Because we've been
Trauma.
traumatized.
we've been like somebody rings the doorbell. We just look at the
Oh,
at the app we
finger.
have.
Oh my god.
Sorry, Addie, do you have
Yeah.
one that rings with you?
Yeah, actually, one of the first ones I heard. Oh,
Wait, sorry.
Yeah.
You've never heard of stands before?
no, I haven't heard of that one.
Oh my
That
god.
sounds
wow, okay.
terrifying.
Okay, so if there are Taiwanese people listening to
Oh,
this,
they would
can
know.
someone please validate that this is like something that my parents just didn't make up just traumatizing me individually.
Oh my god.
Okay, sorry, Ads, go ahead.
I'm a bit of a Chinese nerd, so I heard like the big four of like the Chinese folktales. It's usually about some kind of like, it's usually a love story. Like I think
Oh,
like
yeah?
the Legend of the White Snake, there's the Butterfly Lovers, I forget the third one, and then the first one that I learned as a kid when I went to Beijing when I think I was like 10 maybe, was Lady Mangjiang. So her story is, it was during like the dynasty where they were building or like connecting the Great Wall of China, and then her husband was like conscripted into, serving and building this wall, and she never heard from him, and she got very sad, and then they're like, I don't know what happened to your husband. So then she went to the wall, and then she started crying in front of the wall, and then the wall in front of her crumbled and revealed the bones of her husband.
Oh my god! But like,
This is for children?
yeah.
what's the moral? What's the moral?
I don't know what the moral of the story is. Love conquers all. I don't know. Love
but
shows you
the guy's
truth.
dead.
The guy is dead. Yes, but
In the wall.
In the wall.
but her love was so strong that her tears brought down the wall, and the wall's like, oh wait, I'll reveal your husband to you who is dead. At least now you know.
This reminds me of not it's related to the Great Wall building, but I heard at least source, trust me, bro.
Trust me,
I
bro.
heard that like obviously the Great Wall of China was a big ordeal to build, and it took years, and it took a
Yes.
lot of lives,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And like it was like a brutal conscription of people,
Mhm.
right? And that
See, bones in the
legitimately
wall.
people's bones. That's right, like literally, yeah.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
people were literally used as foundation
basically. Yeah,
for the wall, which
it's pretty
I-
messed up.
you heard this when you were young.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. I think
Yeah.
I think they told it as like kind of like I said, like a love story. I don't understand the lesson here per se, but it was kind of like sold as like this love story. Her love was so strong that she brought down the wall, and finally she was reunited with her husband. And so,
It's a power of love situation.
yeah, that's kind of what
Without
it was.
without a ending.
With, it,
Without a
wa-
good
it was
ending.
it was just an ending. It was closure.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
closure. It was not a happy
Yes.
ending because she was like, I don't know what happened to him, and everyone's like, I don't know where he is, and then she's like, I found him. Yeah.
And it's just bones in the wall. Wow.
Yeah.
um
Dan is like, the fuck just happened?
Honestly, like at least my thing had a moral with like, don't open the door for strangers.
yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
stranger
It's very
danger.
it's very Hansel and Gretel
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah,
vibe,
yeah.
right?
Yes.
Very.
Yeah, it's very Hansel and Gretel vibe. Except the kids are outside going into people's houses. Hansel and Gretel, right? Don't go into the people's houses.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, do the
Yeah.
zodiac stories count as folklore?
I think so.
Yeah, because like,
There's zodiac stories?
oh yeah.
Oh
Did
yeah.
you, like,
You know how there's like Chinese zodiac, like the animal?
Yeah.
It's like the great race,
mhm.
right?
There's a race?
in the
Yeah, that's how
Yeah.
the zodiacs came about.
and my favorite
wow.
one is the rat was actually not supposed to be one of the zodiacs, but it was supposed to be the cat, but the rat tricked the cat, and then like
What?
yeah, oh wait, you don't know this one?
Wait,
Yo,
I heard a
yo.
different version.
No, it was supposed to be a cat instead of the rat, and then the rat tricked the cat, and the cat missed, and like the rat beat the cat.
Wait,
to
hold
it.
on. Are you talking about the version of the story from Fruits Baskets?
No. Wait, this is real. Wait, what do you mean?
Because my
What's your
version,
version?
like the version that I heard, it was just like there was just no cat. It was just the mice was very clever. It wasn't supposed to win, but it found a way to win. Like, okay, obviously a rat is like really tiny, right? So it's not gonna outrace anybody.
Yeah.
So then it was like, oh, I'm gonna be smart about
Right,
this,
right,
and then
right.
jumped on the back of the ox, and then as the ox swam across the river, the rat jumped off the ox and then claimed first place. That's why the rat was first.
Oh, the version I heard was like, I think like the cat and the rat were supposed to go together, but then like the rat somehow tricked the cat, and the cat like I think overslept or something, and then missed the race completely. So then the rat,
Entirely,
Yeah.
even after the pig.
yeah. Wait,
Even
hold
after
on.
the
I'm gonna
pig.
look this up because this I feel like I've heard your
Okay,
version
hold
too.
on.
Hold on.
You look this up, and then I can tell my version, because in the version that I heard, like everyone has every animal has like the logical placing in their sequence. Right?
Okay.
So the rat was 1st
Mhm.
and then the ox was 2nd,
Mhm.
and then it goes lion, rabbit. Yeah, lion, rabbit, dragon. And then the only reason dragon was 5th place is because the dragon was like, oh, there was like rain stuff that I have to take care of in the other village. That's why I
I have to
couldn't
save
make
the
it
world.
early.
Oh wow.
Yeah, no, really.
He's-
That's how I was like, oh, that's why I'm
Ah.
5th,
He's
because
a-
I couldn't come early
He
enough.
sacrificed. Okay.
Dang, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Right, and then it goes snake, horse, and then and then there's like sheep, monkeys, but like all the rest makes sense because it's like sheep, monkeys,
Yeah.
dogs, pig. Honestly, in English, I don't know the
Yeah, same,
order,
same.
but if I were to say it in Chinese, I know the
How many
order.
animals are there?
I think
12.
12.
Per month, right? Oh, sorry. I guess.
Yeah. So this year, for anyone wondering, it is the year of the horse.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. So I looked up the
And
story.
then next year is sheep.
Yeah, I looked up the story. It's a combination of what you remember and what I remember.
So you're both right.
Yeah, so
okay.
apparently the rat and the cat were friends who agreed to wake up early for this great race. But the rat selfishly broke his promise, left the cat sleeping, did not wake up the cat, and then secured first place by riding the ox. And then when the cat arrived to the race, the rat pushed the cat into the river, subsequently making the cat miss the race completely.
Oh my god!
Wait, okay, pause. Do these animals also like, oh, that's why you're from Year of the Rat, because you're a little you're a little
You're
rascal?
clever.
Little bitch.
Yeah.
Like,
Kind
is there like
of.
you were born that
Yeah,
year,
so
right?
each animal is supposed to be associated with certain attributes.
Personalities
So
and
then,
stuff, yeah.
very much like the Western astrology of
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
star signs.
Yeah, yeah.
There's like rising signs and like sun
Mhm.
signs and whatever,
Mm.
right? That's supposed to represent different attributes. So in the Chinese zodiac, it's the same thing. So technically, if you want to dive deeper into Chinese zodiac lore,
Yeah.
this year is the year of the fire horse,
Mm.
which is like fury, like big energy. Horses run super fast, so it's
Mm.
supposed to be a year of rapid change.
Yeah.
is what they say.
Supposedly.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. 12 zodiacs. I only know the zodiacs. I'm not even joking.
Yeah.
From Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, that's
Oh,
fair.
yeah,
That's fair.
yeah.
That's that, and even then I was like, oh, I guess. You know, like,
Yeah.
I really couldn't latch on, but I was like, oh, this is like the Chinese folklore situation.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Like that.
I guess I never thought of it as folklore, but I guess it is.
Yeah.
I think it is.
I think
If it
so.
has something to do, if it's like rooted into something that's like, oh, this is why you shouldn't be this way, or this is why you're this way, I feel like that's kind
Oh.
of where it all starts, you know?
I mean, Audi, we also have like the New Year monster, right? Like
Oh,
Nian
yeah.
Shou.
Yeah. True.
It's like this is why Chinese people do
Mhm.
fireworks over New Year's. And that's definitely folklore.
For sure.
That's that's also why we do fireworks in the Philippines, and like
Is to like
Do we have
scare
the
away
same
the
New Year monster?
yeah.
not to scare the monster. It's not specifically one monster,
Oh.
but just like evil spirits.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, we have one monster.
We don't have one monster. That's why people like you need to be
Oh.
as loud as possible, so that the monsters don't come, or like
Oh.
they are shoved away from like your house or your property. So like even people
Wow.
with no fireworks would just like bang like pots and lids and whatever
Yeah.
throughout the house.
Yeah, us too.
Yeah,
Us
same,
too.
same.
Like if it's not fireworks, it's like loud,
Mhm.
loud sounds,
Mhm.
like parties. And I think the color red is also supposed to like avert the monster
Exactly,
somehow,
yeah.
right?
I know you guys have talismans too, right? Like,
Well,
Do we?
oh, is that
Does that
not?
count? I guess
Is
like
that not
for
folklore?
like, I don't know if there's a story behind this stuff though.
There has
I
to
think
be.
that's more like that. I think that's more like regional, not myth, but like Taoist belief.
practice.
Like feng shui kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
Fair enough. Okay.
It's more akin to, I think, crosses for Christians.
Right.
Yeah, that's
I
a
see.
great
Right,
Right,
comparison.
so it's less like folklore of like,
I see,
hey,
I see.
generally like there's a story
Mhm,
behind it, but it's like this will repel
True. True.
like spirits because this god says
true.
Right,
so.
right, right.
The line does blur a little bit where those begin and where folklores end.
Yeah.
There's I want I have a couple more. Literally, these are all off the top of my head. Okay.
Oh, dang.
Because this is so memorable. I have one for girls specifically in the Philippines.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. So lice is a big like. It's not like it's like a normal thing that girls go through.
Right.
Like to get lice in their hair.
Well, yeah,
Like hair
because
lice?
long
Yeah,
hair,
hair lice.
right?
Yeah, correct. A
Oh.
lot of girls typically have long hair in the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of especially young girls.
Yeah.
And so it's like it's an adult's responsibility to comb. Have you guys seen lice combs?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Okay, so you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't have to describe. I don't know. Some of the listeners probably have no clue. Anyway, picture a comb but like really fine
Yeah.
needles.
Yeah.
Threads? Needle. Anyway,
I guess, yeah.
sticks, whatever, right? Really fine things to sift through the hair, and then
Yeah,
it'll
yeah.
catch the lice.
I think
or-
they're called teeth.
Teeth.
Oh,
Thank
yeah,
you.
actually, that's
You're
a
right.
better
Yes, you're right. Way to take your time, Stanley.
It's 10% alcohol, guys.
I know. I'm halfway done.
It's a lot of alcohol.
I'm only
the
halfway
one
done.
sipping.
I'm only halfway done, and I'm like feeling it. Anyway, so and then a lot of kids, obviously girls, they're like, "Oh no, I'm playing. I don't want to do it." Right? Like, leave me alone, and it hurts because it pulls on the hair.
Oh, yeah.
Right on the scalp, right?
Right.
So it's like uncomfortable and stuff, right? Especially if the mom or like whoever's in rush to do it, right?
Yes.
So they won't do it. So then, okay, also maybe this is specific to my mom's like area.
Oh, okay.
So then there's this lore about the lice mountain.
What? Ew.
Okay. Okay, let me.
Wait, you get
let-
banished to the
Wait.
lice mountain?
Pause.
the lice mountain.
Is it a mountain made of lice, or is it a lice infested mountain?
Both.
Ew.
Stop.
Ew.
Wait, but there's more. Okay.
No.
So there's so much more. Okay. So the lore is, and by the way, if you're Filipino, if you've heard of this, like props to you, because I want to say like a lot of people know this lore.
Interesting.
Okay, so then how to scare the girls was like, okay, you don't want me to lice your hair, you're gonna get taken to the lice mountain, right? And you don't get taken to the lice mountain by people.
Wait,
okay?
what
What
the
ends up happening?
By lice?
By lice.
No.
So when you're
Ew.
sleeping, you have so much lice in your hair that you'll end up flying
Ew.
to the lice.
Ew. By the hair?
Yeah. See, it's not that scary.
I'm so stressed.
Not anymore. I thought you were just carried off by lice. But
No.
I
honestly, if I
thought
hear
there
that
would be a
story-
big lice monster that picks you up.
No.
Like, I think this is so much
No.
worse.
I thought it was just a bunch of little lice, and then we'll carry you
No.
like a mattress to the mountain.
No. You will fly.
Okay, it's not
Okay.
Cinderella, guys.
Like imagine your hair all mangled,
Oh my god.
and then you get taken to the lice mountain,
Oh god.
and so you gotta get your hair liced.
Oh
That's
shoot.
fucked.
Isn't that funny?
Oh my god.
Okay, so did your sister believe this? And she's like, oh, I gotta comb my hair
I
for
think so.
like.
Genuinely, I think so.
I'm
Because
gonna ask her next time I see her.
firstly, my mom has 7 sisters.
Okay.
So there's a lot of girls.
Yeah.
So I imagine
Do they like guard each other at night? It's like, hey, don't fly away.
like my grandma would tell like the oldest daughter
Yeah.
to be like, okay, if you don't go, you go to the ice mountain, and then the daughter would then, you know, like, and then just trickles down. The legend kept getting passed on to the next sister.
Oh
Jesus.
my
It's
God.
crazy, right? I know.
Not
right?
okay.
Also, by the way,
I don't think like okay, like I don't. Addie, correct me if I'm
Yeah.
wrong. I feel like a lot of our like lore and stuff, like folktale lore. I don't know if it's like to specifically teach kids something, but it like we have a lot of like folktale
Yeah, yeah.
lore,
Mhm.
right? So for example, like I was just thinking about this. I'm like, when you were saying like, oh, like girls specifically, I was like, I wonder if we have stories for specific genders. But like, we do, we
Yeah,
totally
yeah,
do.
yeah.
We have like girl stories for Chang'e,
Oh, yeah,
right? Like that
yeah,
girl
yeah,
that
yeah,
lives in the
yeah.
moon. So on the moon, to Chinese people, there's like 3 things that live
Yes.
there. There's a guy that cuts
Yeah.
trees. There is this lady that flew up there because she did something bad. And then there's a bunny.
Yes, there's a bunny.
like a rabbit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There's a straight up a bunny. There's all 3 of them are up on the moon, like keeping each other company.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and then they're all from separate folklores,
Yes.
but it's just because these folklores all involve people living on the moon. Everybody just came to understand there's 3 things living in
Yes.
the moon.
Or like even the entire Journey to the West story. That's technically folklore. Like, dude, we're talking about the
Oh, yeah,
Monkey
yeah,
King.
like the Sun
yeah,
Wukong and, like,
Wukong.
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
Monkey King fighting off like spider monsters and skeleton monsters.
Also, the guy that shot down 7 suns.
Oh
or
yeah, yeah,
whatever.
it was way too hot.
Isn't that the girl, like Moon Girl's
yeah,
husband?
yeah, yeah, something related.
Oh my god.
Oh
Wait, but
I think.
these guys aren't like. Oh.
That's why. That's why she got sent to the moon, because the god was so angry that the guy shot down 7
No,
suns
no,
because
no.
that was his children or something. He's like, I'm gonna send her to the moon or something like that.
Addie has a different version.
I think I might be mixing things up too, but I think she might be his girlfriend. But then the emperor wanted her because she's really pretty. So then to get away from him, there's this potion that apparently if you drink it, you float up to the moon. So she's like,
Oh, you know what?
Right?
That's jogging some
I don't
memories.
want to
Something
sleep
like
with the
that.
king, so I'm
But
gonna. float to
I
the
know
moon.
that he was also pissed. I know he was also pissed because the guy shot down a bunch of suns.
Yeah, someone was pissed somewhere. Yeah,
So
It's very Zeus.
and isn't
yeah.
like he's like cursed to forever shoot down suns or something like that. It was like his curse now.
Wait, is this the same story as like the one where they meet once a year over the star bridge? Like
No,
the
that's a different
star-crossed
one.
lovers?
I think that's a different one.
Does she not live on the moon?
I think she's also on the moon.
Moon not equal stars, Stanley.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, are they not the same thing? Because like, I think there's like I'm getting my stories mixed up.
You are.
There's certainly like a lover that was like that's like been banished
Yeah.
for eternity, like opposite ends of the universe
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever. And then the stars heard it, and then they were like, oh no, we feel so bad. So
Mm.
then once a year, all the stars come together and they form a bridge. So then like the lovers can meet, and that's Chinese Valentine's Day, and it's like July something.
Something like that. Yeah,
Ah.
yeah, yeah. It was the once a
Yeah.
year over the bridge is like the only time they get to see each other. I think they're different stories, but I don't remember exactly. I think is the bridge person isn't like she's like a goddess and he's human and it's like a forbidden love.
I thought she's the moon girl.
I think they're different. I think they're different. But the girl is like she's like, like I'm a goddess. I'm like descendant of the gods, and then I fell in love with a human, and people are like, and then their respective like Romeo and Juliet situation. You guys can't be together. That's why they only see each other once a year.
You know what? Now that I'm thinking about these stories, there's so many other ones that came up. I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Is the whole thing of like the bronze axe, silver axe, and the gold axe thing, is that a Chinese story or is that an English story that was translated into
I don't know
Chinese?
this
I
story.
never heard of it.
Like there's like a I don't know if this is the same axe dude that lives on the moon.
Stanley, everybody's in the fucking moon with you, eh?
I'm so sorry.
Why is everybody in the moon, bro?
There's only 3 people that live on the moon. No, but there's a story about like, okay, there's this guy that like I think he went fishing or something, and he dropped his axe into like a pond or a river, and then like the goddess came up and was like, oh, and he was like, oh, can you please help me get my axe? So she goes, oh, okay. So she dives down and then brings back this bronze axe or like, yeah, this bronze axe. And he goes, no, that's not mine. Right? And she's like, oh, okay, what an honest person. So then she goes down, she brings back up a silver axe, and he's like, oh, no, that's not mine either. And she's like, wow, what a virtuous person. And she brings back a gold axe. And he goes, no, that's not mine. Like, mine's this really shitty axe that just fell into the river. And she was like, wow, like this super honest, virtuous person, please have this gold axe.
And then he was sent to the moon.
And then he was sent to the moon. I don't know. Like, is that... Have you guys not heard this?
This one I've heard of. This one, now that you've said it.
And do you remember hearing about this in Chinese, or do you like? Is this like a translated story? Maybe.
I heard it in Chinese, but I feel like it's just because my parents speak Chinese, so I don't know if it's translated.
Yeah, because like I heard it in Chinese too, but I also have like faint memories of maybe hearing this in another language, and I'm like, I'm all fucked up right now.
The moral of a lot of the stories that I hear is that like the freaking deities and the Jade Emperor up there are like very like classes. So whenever their people fall in love with humans, they usually try to separate them. They're like, y'all can't be happy. Like, we need to procreate up here. The 1% needs to procreate with each other. Yeah. You humans procreate. Yeah, that's like a lot of the story. They're usually trying to separate happiness.
Wait, so like, but these deities, because you said deities, but they're not like religious gods, right?
No, I don't think they're religious.
They're not religious. They're just kind of it's the equivalent of like the Greek mythology gods. I think.
Yeah.
But
I think at some point they were worshipped.
Yeah. Right, that's what I'm saying. People worship those gods.
At some point.
But I don't think it's a religion. It's just kind of like, ooh, sky, please, kind of situation.
Like an embodiment, like an embodiment of these,
yeah.
Like of heavenly beings, and then you're like, okay, yeah, this is that.
Yes, right? Very that.
Yeah.
Wow. Also, one of my points, by the way, too, which I remember now, is like, we didn't have internet these days.
That's true. That is true.
And this is just what we did. We were just told stories.
That was the entertainment.
That was the entertainment. You know?
That's your bedtime story.
True.
I didn't have bedtime. My parents never read. It's not a trauma dump thing, guys, but I was never read stories.
My mom had cassette tapes. She played cassette tapes for me.
Chinese stories?
Yeah, bro.
Oh shit.
Yeah. She's like, I don't got time to sit here with you. Here's a cassette tape.
She's gotta do laundry, bro.
Yeah, man.
She just presses play.
Yeah, basically.
Oh shit. But yeah, I was like, it was so funny how we have these. You guys have. I have so much more.
Tell me more.
Okay. This one really sticks to me because have you guys ever cheated in school? Like cheated as in like looked into another person's
like
test?
On a
like
test?
Someone did my test for me, yeah.
So wait, somebody did your test for you?
Yeah, me too. I straight up handed somebody else my test paper.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
My buddy, it's so funny. My teacher thought he was so smart and was like, I'm gonna make you guys sit alphabetically so that you guys can't cheat. But my friend, my buddy's name is right before mine, and he sat in front of me, and I was like, so and so, I don't know how to do this. He's like, don't worry, I got you. He finished the test and then just yawned, passed his not even traded papers with me. I just wrote my name on and handed it in.
No shot.
Full on, yeah.
Okay, so you're both jerks. I say that I also have cheated. But what's funny is it's also similar to yours, and because I mean it's cutthroat in Asia, you know, like you have honor roll students at like elementary school, right? So I was always top 3, top 4, and like we were positioned in your ranking, right?
Oh yeah, we get that too.
And so I would be behind top 3 and top 3 and top 2, and she would just raise her arms up with her test paper on, like pretending to stretch.
Wait.
So that she could show me
Aww.
the answer to one of the. Also, she liked me.
Of course. Why else would someone do that for you? Same.
I didn't know until I was like in grade 6.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, you're a jerk.
We were kids. I didn't know.
Go live on the moon.
Hey. Too many axes.
By your lice.
Yeah, by the lights. Also, actually, going back to that, it's a real mountain, eh?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Stop!
I don't want to know. Actually, no. Tell me exactly where it is so I know to avoid it.
We'll pass by it if you guys come by, and if I go back with you guys.
Where is it? Like, which major city in the Philippines is it by?
It's not. It's like It's in Batangas City, which is a
Noted.
city that my family lives in. We'll pass by it again. If whenever we go, when we go, I'll be like, hey guys, remember the Lice Mountain? Is
God,
that
no.
one?
Ew.
Anyway, one of the cheating stories is about this kid who was such a cheater who would always look and cheat and look at people's tests, and he would be braggadocious about it too. Like he was a
This
dick.
is folklore.
This is folklore.
Wait,
this is
cheat and then brag about it.
yeah,
Ah.
like he was like, I'm the shit. I don't need to study. I don't need to do any of that stuff.
Right.
I'll just cheat. I'll just copy or whatever, right?
my God.
And he was so slick about it. Anyway, I'm not gonna tell you the whole thing. They live in the rural area, of course. All of these stories do, and they live in a farm. And so one day, he was cheating so much that he grew an extra eye, like an extra eyeball. Okay.
I've heard similar type stories. Yes.
Oh, there you go. See, like he legit grew an eye on the
Yeah.
side of his head.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, like here.
Yeah, on
Yeah,
the temple. Yeah.
Well, I've heard a similar one growing up where it's like if you steal, you grow an extra finger, and then your finger it's gold because you steal
Right.
so much that you grow a gold finger.
Right.
Yeah.
So how it ends is he was like, oh shit, cool. Now I can cheat easier.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because so that he kept going and going, and he grew so much eyes. He grew so many eyes all over his body.
Ew.
He just became eyes.
To the point where then he became, I shit you not, this is how it ends.
No.
He became a
Lice.
He became a pineapple.
Wait.
You know what? I can see how that connects. I can see it.
Visually,
Right?
I
See
can,
it.
but like, But, like,
Because
theoretically-
pineapples have eyes, right?
okay.
But he became a pineapple. And how it ended, I'll never forget how it ended. So he was at the garden as a pineapple, right? As a boy who's now a pineapple. But then he can't speak because he's all eyes. Okay? So then the mom's looking for him.
No.
And he's like, hey, where are you? Where are you?
Oh, look,
He's like,
pineapple,
"Mom."
delicious.
He's like, Mom, I'm here. Mom, I'm here. But like he can't say that,
Right,
right?
right,
Like, it's
right.
just his thoughts, right? And then the mom's like crying and like she's like devastated. She's like, my son's missing.
I'm gonna eat my
Please go
sorrows
look
away.
for him. Well, it ends there. I don't know if he gets to eat him. Probably he does. But yeah, moral of the story, Sally.
I need a big of that sweet beer, man.
You guys don't have
Sparklepuff?
You guys don't have any of that? Oh well, I guess growing golden fingers, I guess.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Stanley, you've never heard anything like punishes you like harshly?
I mean, like my fingers were eaten.
Okay, that's pretty bad. I don't remember a story of someone being punished so harshly.
So severely
Yeah,
that they're
no.
like,
like never in like a recent times, like in a modern time setting. No, because any modern time setting stories would have just been ghost stories,
True.
and we certainly have many of
Yeah.
those,
we have many.
right?
too.
But that's not like collectively as a nation or a culture like norm. It's just, I think that's very regional. Like ghost stories are very regional.
correct.
True.
Yeah.
Right? So I don't know if those would be considered like generally folklore. Like if I say the ghost stories that I know,
Probably.
I think only the kids that grew up in the areas that I grew up with at the same time
Yeah,
as
yeah.
me would know those particular
Mm.
stories. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do. You know, not to be racist.
But like for example, the first story that I told about the
fingers?
the Hugupo,
Yeah.
like the finger lady, like that is a very common, like it's almost like the boogeyman. So if you say
Oh, is that
Hugupo
called- yeah.
to like a Taiwanese person, I would say more likely than not, they'll be like, oh yeah, I know that bitch.
Well, actually, this is not a scary one or like a trauma one, but technically Mulan's technically folklore. It's never been proven that Mulan actually existed, so it existed in.
Wait, she didn't save China?
Yeah, it's kind of unknown. Some historians theorize because they can't find her in any history scripture,
Mm.
but they can find stories about her in like local like books kind of thing. So she's kind of more of a folklore than an actual historical character.
I mean, there's also the story of like the stories that were written by Jin Yong. I
Oh,
don't
right,
know
right,
their English names, right? But it's like, I wouldn't say like Shakespearean, but like this very famous author in China. They've written like trilogies and like I don't know series of books, and
Okay.
they equate it to like the greatest love story in China and to like the greatest general or the greatest deceits, and like these are like volumes of books that have been like I think equated to like Shakespearean level
Yeah.
of masterpiece.
Yeah.
Of pedigree.
And so certainly a lot of those stories have been adapted over time that I think some of it became folklore.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, like I don't know, like I feel like that's kind of like storytelling. So I don't know like at what point it becomes folklore. Like do we have to have like, you know, traumatic children?
Good question. I feel like I don't know, when does it become folklore? Like when it's so outrageous that it doesn't seem like reality.
But it's always bound on something that's like, you know, like a survival thing. I feel like, or like this is the shit that you shouldn't do. You know?
Or like it's
mean-
telling some kind of like forbidden love story or something like that.
It's wild that you keep saying love story. I've never heard of folklore Filipino
Yeah.
that's love story based.
Because those are all the ones that I've originally like first
A lot of Chinese people like a lot of the Chinese stories are based in like forbidden love,
Yes.
especially.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not
yeah?
like not like perverted,
No.
but,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
but
yeah,
it's
yeah.
very like Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this love is just not meant to be because of like familial ties.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
very Romeo and Juliet, but like in various versions of that. Right?
Yeah,
Like us
yeah.
against the world situation.
And I think
Yeah, and it's very like God and human falling in
Yeah,
love, and
yeah.
it's like it's not meant to be.
or like what do you call those? Like a snake that finally got their human form and then fell in love with a human, and they're like, ew, I don't want to marry
the white snake.
Yeah, it's like,
whatever.
oh no, I married a snake, and then she's like, but I love you, so I'm gonna protect you and give up my life to protect you. Anyways, so I think I think the Chinese culture is like so conservative and repressed that they had to come up with these love stories to kind of like release their like love,
Really?
because we didn't have freedom of love back then, right? Like back in like ancient times, it was all arranged marriage. So all of these like unrequited love stories are like when lovers can't choose each other and their
Right.
family separate them, kind of thing. So it's like
Okay, that makes sense.
yeah, I think that's why a lot of those folklore is like that. It's like the butterfly lovers are like, oh, it was like this girl, because you know girls were not allowed to go to school in ancient times. She really wanted to go to school, so she dressed up as a boy, went to school, fell in love with her classmate, and her classmate is like, I have feelings about this person, but why do I like a boy? And then turns out she's a girl, but then by the time like they found out, they were both like dead or something. So then they basically after so then
I love these endings.
I know, it's like, you know,
That was we skipped a couple
Yeah,
of story arcs
we did.
there.
A
At
few
least he wasn't
decades.
in the wall, okay?
yeah. It was like
At least they weren't carried off to fucking Lice Mountain.
it was just, you know, they went to school, yada yada yada, dead. And then when were they finally allowed to be lovers? They became butterflies after death, and then they flew off and lived happily ever after. Yeah.
I swear to God, there was an anime this was the premise.
Oh, is it? I wouldn't.
Wait,
be surprised.
wasn't he's not the man? Like there's a movie. She's not the
She,
man.
she,
That's
she,
Amanda
she's
Bynes.
the
Amanda
man.
Bynes.
She's the man. Yeah.
She's
Oh,
the
I
man.
love that
She's the
movie.
man.
So good.
Doesn't that sound like it?
But they don't die and become butterflies.
Of course, it's Disney. Of course,
They just play soccer.
It's Disney 5.
Oh my
Of course.
god, I love that movie so much.
Wow, throwback. Stan, you look like you were deep in thought about another lore or.
No, I'm just thinking like, how come we don't have Lice Mountain?
You can't let that go, eh?
I bet you.
It's so crazy.
No, I
like,
bet you
Lice
guys do.
Mountain.
I bet you guys do. Ask like an older folk to be like, hey, do we have like a? Because again, this mountain is real in the Philippines. Like
I'm gonna ask my mom right
I
now.
forget.
Like, is there a mountain where we banish people?
It doesn't have to be a mountain. It has to be like a place, like a specific place, like a cliff or whatever, like something that's like you're not supposed to go to because it's so dangerous. Like actually,
I don't
as a
know.
human being. That's
Oh,
why,
probably
like,
then, yeah.
Right? That's why you're just not.
But I
supposed
just
to
don't know
go
if there's a story behind it.
And last, and again, this is just so amusing. If we didn't have internet, I wonder if this would have been the same thing.
Right.
And also, Addie, now that you have a kid,
Yeah.
you know, I feel like
Am I gonna
such
traumatize her?
not traumatize her, but you know, but like,
Am I gonna
I mean,
share?
Yeah, because like I think, are you gonna play a cassette tape?
I think the
Just
Chinese
leave it
ones
there.
are tame and not as scary as Lice Mountain. So I think I can share mine with her.
I have a lot more than Lice Mountains. Okay,
Oh.
time willing, I have so much. Like, and like when you guys said about like, oh yeah, specific regions have
Yeah,
their
yeah,
own
yeah.
specific ghosts. Like we have that too. Like
Mm.
there's a bunch of bridge. Like in Japan, don't they have like suicide bridges and stuff like
Yeah.
that? Right?
Oh, it's
Oh, yeah,
forest,
yeah.
isn't it? Like a whole forest?
Suicide forest and suicide bridges.
Oh, really? Dang.
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Sure,
Damn.
yeah,
okay.
that's totally.
That's what they were
totally-
doing.
It checks out.
I was gonna plug Dan 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 as well.
Dan, 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 dan,
Yeah,
dan.
sorry, that's the anime, but I know Addie hasn't watched it yet.
No, I am. I'm working through it actually right now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
season 1.
Grandma's hot. Yeah, season
Yeah,
1.
Grandma is-
Yo, Grandma's
Stop.
hot.
Don't make me say it.
Which one?
Oh,
Don't make me say it.
there's multiple. Her grandma,
Don't make me
the
say it.
tower hair.
Yeah, with the baseball bat.
Yeah, she is. So
Ads, you should
hot.
totally cosplay as her.
You know what? With my mom boobs, I probably can.
Okay, well, you didn't have to say it like that.
Oh, it's true, dude. With mom
Um,
boobs, there are so many characters I can carry now.
Mom boobs.
True, like
That's our 1 hour mark.
Oh damn, we're at 1 hour.
Yeah,
Thank you for not scaring the
okay.
shit out of me being in the basement.
I could.
No,
but I,
no. Lice Mountain.
I
don't
know,
give
but
me
I won't.
nightmares.
But I won't. I didn't realize you were so.
Ugh,
I like to.
I hate bugs.
I'm like the person that scares me the most is myself. And
You walk into the washroom. Ah!
yeah, I would legitimately tell myself, "You're so dumb. Stop scaring yourself." Like out loud.
No, actually, it's the same. I know everything's in my head. Literally,
Yeah.
like Eric makes fun of me all the time. Like I know it's in my head. Literally, I
Yeah.
can turn around. If there's a mirror, I will jump. Like,
Right.
It's stupid.
Out loud, like I would tell myself consciously, I'm like, "Stop." Don't do
Yeah,
that."
100%.
Okay. You're
Yep.
such an idiot.
Yep.
But I'm not a believer in any of this stuff. I think I wanted to end at that.
Wait, hold on. You hear, but these didn't, because you didn't believe it. It didn't traumatize you.
I mean, some of this, like, again, the stuff that I didn't talk about, some of this shit is fucked.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think a kid should know about this thing.
Oh no.
Like, it's so extreme.
Fair,
you know?
fair.
Like, it is so extreme. Like, especially, like, the ghoulish and all those things. You know, like, like, some of this stuff is like, really? Like, as, like, a 7-year-old?
Yeah, like why would you tell it to kids?
But I guess it was because it was the only way that our parents would ever stop us from going into a forest by ourselves. You know what I mean?
Right.
It was like parenting through fear.
Basically.
Yeah, exactly. Like they need to put a leash on you somehow, because as the memes do go, back when we were kids, our parents never checked on us and we would just go.
Right.
You know, at least that's what I was experiencing.
Right. So then, like, if we're gonna
anyway,
explore any ways to like do it safely, kind of situation.
Exactly. Yeah. Like you're like so like legitimately, for example, like there's a spooky tree as well, and this is just a small tangent. There's a spooky type of tree that we just don't mess with because apparently that's where ghosts live. So if you see a tree like that,
Interesting.
you have to go back.
Oh
Right?
shoot. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, did you know that in Japan, apparently, this is like apparently I learned this, and this is like very connected to like the Demon Slayer lore. Why wisteria is a demon banishing or demon repelling tree is because wisteria apparently thrives on phosphorus-rich soil, which usually is when people die,
Yeah.
their bones turn into that. So this is why like wisterias would bloom very like voraciously
Yeah.
where people have died.
That kind of
Interesting.
fertilizer.
Yeah. So apparently, like, then this is why they translated that whole thing into like wisteria basically absorbs the essence of the dead or the
Yeah.
demons, therefore
Oh.
repels demons, and therefore poisons to demons, therefore demon hunter, blah blah blah.
Oh, that's
Damn, okay.
interesting.
That's the last lore drop.
Lord drop.
I can keep going. I can keep this going. This is by the way, okay. Flying Monkeys, Sparklepuff. For the first time in the history, I feel like of
Whoa!
Woo!
You're not
You didn't
done?
finish.
I'm not done, and it's already been an hour and something.
It's true. It is.
I
thick.
have a bit like maybe like a 6 of a can left.
And it tastes. This IPA was so good when it was so crisp.
Yes.
Oh my god, yeah! It was when it was cold, like
was
when
so
I
yummy.
first popped it
Yeah,
open,
yeah.
it was so good.
Yeah.
It was so
Now
yummy.
it's
It's still good
Yeah.
now.
I agree.
To be fair,
It's just more bitter.
Yeah,
Yes.
because it's warmer,
Mhm.
right? Like the sweetness isn't, and like I feel like the alcohol is more present. Also, maybe because because I've consumed so much.
Oh shit.
Any other notes to add for Sparklepuff?
I know we said this already, but like the can is so sick. They never disappoint. I think I love the name and how well the artwork matches it,
I agree.
right? The colors and everything. It's like Sparklepuff, yeah, makes sense.
Flying monkeys have very millennial aesthetics.
Is it? Is this millennial? Oh, shit.
I swear, yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah. It's a little bit.
Just a very quick side tangent is, do you find that millennial, like being called a millennial is, do you find that is it a slight, or are you like, yeah, I'm a millennial?
I'm okay with it.
You're okay with it? Cool.
I'm also okay,
Okay,
with
okay.
it.
I think it does at this point
Yes,
in
yes,
our
yes,
lives.
at this point. That's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it depends on who you talk to.
True.
I think for this group,
Yeah.
John, I think I can speak for the both of us. It's just like I think we're fairly comfortable with who we are, including like the potential negative trope with
Exactly.
things that we're associated with. If people are like, "Stan, you're so gay," I'm like, "Yeah, I am."
Fair.
You know, and it's like it's fine. I'm
Yeah,
gay.
yeah.
It's cool.
Thanks for noticing.
You know?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But like, if like a Gen Zer
like,
is
if-
like, oh, you're so millennial, are you like,
Yeah,
how
yeah.
I'm
dare
like,
you?
yeah, man, like Bastard Boys for life, bro.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
fair,
mean,
fair,
like, it's true. I mean, I am. I don't know what, like, especially now that I'm an uncle, right?
Oh no, you're not.
Like, wow, you have real uncle vibes, and I'm like, well, that's because I am. I feel like
It's
1
accurate.
+ 1 = 2. No, yeah. Like,
Do you feel offended by that? Abby?
no. Oh,
No,
sorry.
I don't. I think it's just, I feel like they sometimes I see it online where they say it as if they mean it negatively, and I'm like,
Derogatory.
but
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not.
And that's cute.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
like, oh.
you think this hurts me?
Yeah,
That's
it's
right.
like,
I've been
I'm like, oh, you think maturity is like insulting?
Yeah. See.
I was like, oh, you're
It's a-
adorable.
Yeah. I feel like there's a projection thing happening there. Anyway,
Yeah.
we're not.
Anyways.
We're not gonna get into that. Flying monkeys, Sparklepuff, Galaxy Starfighter, Defender of the Universe.
Yeah.
I feel like we all give this 3 thumbs up. And Stanley, this is your cue.
Is this me?
Yeah.
Flying monkey.
Wait, are we gonna do the song or am I?
No,
gonna-
flying
That's
monkeys. If
after,
you're
right?
listening,
Oh, that's after. Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Okay. So flying monkeys. This is definitely not the second. I think we've had more than 3.
I
from
feel like
think
3
so,
or 4.
yeah.
Yeah. So we thoroughly enjoy the variety of beers that you guys have put out.
Yes.
I think so far this was my favorite.
Okay.
Actually, in fact, I'm like bold enough to say that this goes into maybe my top 3 beers. of all time.
whoa.
Damn.
Yeah, like honestly, the
praise.
first sip was like it was like I was shocked. I was like, wow, this is like a really good IPA. And I think
Yeah.
as time went on, like I got to taste the different flavors. I really like this one. So Flying Monkeys, if you happen to be listening to us, which let's be honest, if you are listening to us, this is the folklore. Right? Like, wow, Flying Monkeys listening to this podcast.
Hey, they're not in the moon, okay? They're in Barry,
Yeah.
okay? Chill.
We will love to work with you
Mhm.
guys to try more of your beers, to review more of your beers, and if you would like that potential, that possibility, if you would like to make folklore with us, you can hit us up on our socials at Adeline.
We are on Instagram and TikTok. We are Beer Talks TO. That's BEERTALKSTO. That's Beer Talks TO.
Beer Talks Toronto. Also to note, Dunlop Street, I have a relative that lives there.
Oh.
Yo,
Maybe I should drop by.
That's
By the way, Addy, I
Also, wait, before we move on, I also want to do a plug-in real quick. For everyone listening to us on Spotify, we're now also on YouTube Music.
True. We're on YouTube Music now. You can search up Beer Talks TO, Stanley. It'll be the same thing, right?
Yes, Beer Talks TO. You can find us everywhere you usually find your podcasts.
Beer Talks TO, no spaces.
Yeah, no spaces.
One word.
Yes.
Correct.
Make sure you put in the
Um,
TO. We are TO specific, guys.
Yes, we are TO specific. Addy, I don't know if you're ready, but it's your turn today.
Yes, I am ready. I
Oh,
am.
perfect. Okay.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yo, okay, I was sitting here, I was like, oh god.
Okay,
I was
everybody's
sitting here
favorite.
thinking like, oh god, whose turn is it? When
Favorite?
is my
I know.
turn? don't
In my
know.
mind, I'm like counting. I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Favorite
Oh my God,
segment.
it's me.
Favorite segment, Peak or Cheek. Also, by the way, Mo started catching up with the episodes, and immediately when he texts me, he's like, "Jonathan, you don't think noodles are peak? What's wrong with you?"
Yeah,
I
Mo,
was
tell
like-
him.
This is what we said.
I was like, can a guy have an opinion? Like,
No.
you know. Anyway,
Okay.
today's Pico Cheek, Addie, you are in lead. So
Yeah. So
let
Pico
us in.
Cheek, guys. I know this is John's episode, so I have to set him up. Coffee, peak or cheek. So for me, it is definitely peak, like high peak, like tip of Mount Everest peak.
Well, this is very easy for me. Coffee is cheek. In fact, it is so cheek.
Whoa! Well, watch what you
that-
say, bro.
that it's like whoa. You know, like, should you be wearing that?
That's rude.
Just a very quick question. I know you don't drink coffee, but have you drank coffee before?
I've had coffee before.
Like
Before,
not
yes.
Tim Hortons though.
Not Tim Hortons. I've had coffee. In fact, my dad's side of the family
Yeah.
are like huge coffee drinkers.
Like quantity or quality?
Both.
Oh damn.
Yeah, like both.
Okay,
Like,
fine.
I'm pretty sure the reason why my dad got kidney stones is because he drinks too much coffee.
No.
That's
Wait,
what I'm saying.
what?
See? Yeah. And every time I would meet my dad's side of the family, they would all tease me, just as you guys are doing now, about not being a coffee drinker. And this is just regular Tuesday for me, okay?
No, I just feel like you're missing out on such a great joy in life, you know?
I don't think so, Stanley. Coffee, peak or cheek.
Okay, just for anybody that knows me, for people that don't know me, I feel like it's already so blatantly obvious that I'm gonna say peak. However, I will say,
Oh shit,
I
asterisk.
will say, okay, while I maintain that it is peak, okay,
Oh,
this
shit.
is a very important soundbite.
Okay.
Stanley
Okay.
thinks coffee is peak.
Okay.
I do wish sometimes I am not so dependent on it. Like I
Amen.
wish I didn't love it. I
Amen.
didn't need it so much.
Correct. Amen.
Like so much so I very much recognize that this is a very mild case of substance addiction
Reliance,
and
yes.
abuse. No, for sure. Like for real, at this point in my life, like I have to be honest with myself. Like if I just don't have coffee, my productivity like decreases by like 400%.
Whoa, okay. Like noticeable, eh?
Like I'm slow to like a snail speed.
Like it's
like,
night and day,
Adeline,
night and day.
Your wedding would not have gone the way it did. I had not been for caffeine. Truly.
Damn.
Yeah, I remember. I was beside you when you had the
Yeah,
coffee.
like in the morning, I was like, all right, like
I was there.
breakfast, coffee, and then like when I got to the venue, I'm like, okay, I gotta get my coffee. Like I had a little thermos with coffee, just for a little like midday sip. No, for
Yeah.
real. I'm like, I like,
A midday
have to be-
shot.
no, for real. I was like, I have to be focused today. I can't be having the jitters. I can't be like, oh man, I wish I had a little
gotta
bit of.
perform.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I gotta focus.
Gotta perform.
Then
Yeah,
my
yeah,
question
gotta
is,
deliver.
Yeah.
have you tried caffeine pills or does it have to be coffee? Like you have to drink it.
So caffeine, like the thing is with caffeine pills, I feel like it's too much.
Oh, okay.
Like I can't control the amount because with coffee I can just sip, and if I don't have enough, I can sip a little bit
Oh, yeah,
more.
yeah.
True,
But
true,
with
true.
caffeine pills, it's all or
Yeah, yeah, it
nothing.
just
right?
hits
It's
it.
like
True, true,
I
true.
eat it and I start shaking.
True, you can have milligrams versus a caffeine pill, which is like a spoonful.
Yeah, basically,
right?
basically.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Okay,
Okay.
fair.
Yeah,
True.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Addie, you can reason now.
Yeah, well, for me, it's definitely peak because I truly enjoy it. I think at one point in my life, before getting pregnant, I was at that point, like, just like Stan, I was like addicted. Like, I needed it, like, non-functional, literally, like, it was like written on my forehead, don't speak to me, I haven't had coffee yet kind of situation. But then I went cold turkey because of pregnancy and then breastfeeding.
Right.
So I think it took me like a year and a half before I even started drinking again.
Oh, you don't even do decaffeinated, eh?
At that point, no, I went full cold turkey, no caffeine through pregnancy, through the first.
Like no tea,
No,
nothing, no
nothing.
Coca-Cola.
I don't think you're
I-
allowed. I don't think you're
I did zero caffeine throughout the entire pregnancy.
Wow.
And then even for the first 2 months, because she was so tiny and they're developing so quickly in those first few weeks, I was like, okay, no caffeine. And then I eased myself into it by starting with decaf. And then I think after 6 months, then I started having full coffee. So I like really eased into it. Now I'm at a point where I'm like, I want it because it's like part of my routine now. But like I can do without it and I'd be okay.
Can I please
Yeah.
ask, after your first real full coffee, like one cup of
Yeah.
full coffee, Did you like you sprout wings?
No.
Did you fly to the
But
No, for real. Like, did you fly to Lice
Lice
Mountain?
Mountain?
I didn't, but I will tell you, I felt like, other than first time looking at my baby, I'm like, this is the second time I felt joy in a very
Oh
short
my
period of time. I was
God.
like,
'Cause,
oh, I'm so
okay.
happy. I'm like, oh, this is what it
Because
feels like.
sometimes when I get sick and I don't have
Yeah,
coffee
yeah,
for
yeah.
a couple of days and I have my first cup of actual coffee, like I feel like I just see life differently. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like colors are a little bit more bright,
Mm.
and then like it's just like I have a better outlook on
More
everything. I'm like, yeah, I
productive.
can take this on.
Yeah.
Yeah, life isn't so hard.
So are you guys saying I'm on hard mode?
Maybe I need more therapy. I don't
Ah,
know.
see?
Like, one or
Ah.
the other.
I feel like you're on farming mode when we're on like quest mode. Does that make sense?
Whoa!
No.
No, it doesn't.
No, as in you're like a normal person chilling, and then we're like, no, we're like go. Like we're too intense. You know what I mean?
But John has tea. Tea has just as much caffeine as coffee.
If not more, if not more.
But tea is chill, you know? It's I don't think it's about the caffeine for us anymore.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I know we're way over time. Can I tell you guys a story about when I was on a date? I didn't have lunch. I didn't have any food for the entire day. My date was at a tea house.
Oh fuck.
And all I had was
No.
tea.
No, not
okay?
even like a
And it was
biscuit?
like not even pastries, nothing. And it was like, but it was like a fancy tea house with
Did
like
you start shaking? Did
brother,
you grow wings?
brother, I didn't stop talking. It was like a podcast. Needless to say,
You're doing beer talksio.
needless to say, there was no second date. Okay, needless to say, there was no second date. It was terrible.
Holy
Caffeine was. And again, before we end the episode, lastly, I just googled it right now. If you type Filipino Lice Mountain,
no.
Stop. We can't end this.
it is a top result. Anyway, thank you everybody for tuning in. This is Beer Talks Toronto. Thanks for hanging on in our mini hiatus. Hopefully you're doing well in this 2026 and your New Year's resolution is still on top of things. I hope you're happy and you're healthy and you got your life.
Oh my god.
I knew it. Shut up and end the episode. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.